lock muzzle loaded long guns, muskets. This right here is a smoothbore 75 caliber barrel shooting a 69 caliber ball. It's got a range of about 50 to 80 yards, man-sized target with an occasional 100-yard hit. The whole concept of the smoothbore musket in the 18th century is volume of fire, all lead fire. So continuous walls of lead going downrange to suppress, demoralize, ultimately mow down the enemy. Once we gain fire superiority against the enemy, we'll switch to our secondary weapon called the bayonet. 17-inch tool, 13-inch blade attached to the musket via socket, transforms this musket into a 6.5-foot fighting spear. So a good thrusting and pierce weapon against the enemy, but can also be used as a short pipe against enemy cavalry as well. So a great offensive and defensive weapon. For the Jaeger rifle, it's both a civilian and military rifle. One of the first variations of a Jaeger rifle happens to be in the 1580s, so figure a couple decades before Jamestown was ever founded in 1607, you would have Jaeger rifles. They start out as wheel locks and match locks and then slowly evolve into flint locks. This weapon right here, this particular model, is the most famous of them all, used by the Hesse Jaeger, who are basically elite light infantry deployed by the British during the American Revolutionary War, and this would be the rifle that they would carry into battle. This weapon right here is the Fowler or fowling piece. It's a smoothbore flintlock muzzle-loading long gun. It's basically a civilian shotgun, but we don't call it a shotgun during this time period. We'll call it a Fowler or fowling piece. You use buckshot, birdshot, or solid shot, so it's a variety of ammo you can use for this weapon. It's very versatile. Uses for pest control, varmint control, small, medium game hunting, and general defense purpose. You have a problem, this weapon can solve it for you. It's basically economically affordable, about 1 month's wage of the average farmer. And it's basically very common. I mean, we go back in time, walk into someone's house, you can easily find 1, 2, or 3 of these weapons. But it is slow to reload. It uses powder horn and shot bag to load this weapon, so it's about 1 to 2 shots a minute. 2 shots is being generous, but some people can do it. I'm not going to put them down for it. Most of these other weapons, the Jaeger rifle or these brown vests, will be loaded by musket cartridges. So a musket cartridge is a paper tube, pre-measured gunpowder, and lead bulb that's already inside the cartridge itself. So everything I need to fire these muskets or Jaeger rifle is going to be in this cartridge. And this cartridge is going to be stored in a cartridge pouch, which is basically a wooden block inside, pre-drilled holes. You put each of your individual cartridges in there. The lever covers it up, so it's weapon resistance. So, any questions?